They are part of the Joliet Latino Economic Development Association, fondly known as
LEDA.
That's right, LEDA. And we have with us this morning, who wants to start? Samantha,
Hi.
do you want to start? Samantha Martinez, what is your role with LEDA?
Hi guys, super excited to be here with Mary and Natalie. My role is program associate, so I assist, the director with the day-to-day operations, planning amazing events for the entrepreneur and business owners, and just helping them with technical assistance as well to register businesses, review their business plan, and just help them with the ideation of the business. Or for more seasoned business owners, we also help them as well.
So get down to what is the very purpose of LEDA? Like, why was LEDA organized? What was the need that was being unfilled?
Yes, of course. So LEDA started 3 years ago. And it was because we saw that there was many resources for entrepreneurs and business owners in Chicago, but we didn't see them circulating to our county, especially in the Spanish language. So LEDA started to empower Latino entrepreneurs and business owners through education, support, networking, as well as driving economic growth and cultural pride in Joliet and the surrounding areas.
And is it typically young people that are involved with LEDA, or you talked about business owners, but it seems to me there's a lot of young people involved, which is wonderful.
Yes. So the way I like to see it is, the young people are
What's
the
your
ones.
name?
I'm sorry. My name is Ulysses Quitron.
Hi.
I'm the interim vice president of LEDA currently. And to answer your question, pretty much it is a lot of young people. It's a lot of the old generation as well, and there seems to be that gap of information of we know how to work, we know how to do business, but do we know the technical aspects of it? And that's what it is. So it's bringing both generations and filling in those gaps to build economic growth in the area.
And the things that trip up business, right? If you making sure your whatever filing you have to do for taxes, that you're set up in a way that
Yes,
is
your
conducive
business
to your
structure.
success.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's not
And
like
do you lead people to those places as well? Like you tell them you need to be incorporated, you need to see an attorney, you need to go have an accountant, you need those things to help. So
So we do the business advising at no cost. That is thanks to the City of Joliet CDBG funds. So we assist business owners in the area, explain them about the business structures, which one might be better for them. We always recommend that they obviously have in their network an accountant, a lawyer, a banker, so that all those spaces are filled with information and they have a connection in those areas. And also we assist them to incorporate with the state of Illinois, and we help them with their EIN number, registering with the Illinois Department of Revenue. So we make sure that they are equipped so that they can continue in driving their business. And we also offer the networking opportunities because we know that we need to continue to bring the resources to our area. So if everybody knows somebody else in another industry, they can refer them and eventually continue to grow, which that's what we want.
So how does a new business find out about you, and how do they know if they're eligible to retain your services?
Yeah, so we are really active on social media. I think that is our main outreach tool. It's great. And usually they call us to our office. Our number is 815-200-1065. And we hear about their idea briefly. We make sure that they are in either a low or moderate income area. And then we set up an appointment with our business advisor where it's as many sessions as they would like to, so there's no limit. And we take an intake form, verify that everything goes through the program, and then they can start the business advising.
This is a really good.
It's great. I'm just thinking how lucky people are to have these resources now. So you talked about, I forgot how the old generation.
The old generation.
Yeah.
What would that be?
What would that be?
Well, I would see that
Like 40s?
There's no really set age on it.
Good.
There's to answer your question a little bit, it's more so first generation, second generation, maybe immigrants or people that came around, that came into work, right? and
Right.
they came here for the American dream and for a better life for their families. And what goes into that? Once you go to somewhere new and you don't know what to do, all you know how to do is work, right? You know, I mean, no one teaches you how to structure a business. No one teaches you about taxes. No one teaches you about an EIN or business credit or any of those things. So it's the second, third, and fourth generations that come after them that kind of start to put these things in place for them.
You know, and whether intentional or not, I know this when we were coming up, whether it's a minority, whether it's a female,
Sure.
it does feel like you weren't part of the club.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there were certain clubs we weren't invited to be a part of, and I could really tell you some specifics, but I do think by doing this, you are allowing everybody a seat at the table.
Absolutely.
And how is everybody going to thrive and succeed and have businesses that interact with each other, and whether you realize it or not, they're going to make everybody's business more successful, right?
Yeah.
How else is that going to happen if you're not allowed the same opportunities?
Exactly. That's why we're open to everyone. We help everyone, and I think it's very important to note that people are starting businesses even without the knowledge. So obviously, once they have those powerful tools, then they feel more confident. Business thrive in a higher capacity, and you always know that there's a network you can come back to if you have any questions or if you want to get connected in some other way. So that's why I think LEDA is doing a great job in putting those pieces together.
Samantha, what are some successes you have seen? Can you think of some particular stories
Yes, of
that
course.
made your day?
Yeah, so let me mention a program that I love is the Academia del Éxito Empresarial, Business Success Academy. We partner with the Joliet Junior College Entrepreneur and Business Center to create a curriculum of 4 weeks and in a very high level aspect on the business. So we teach students about marketing, we teach them about like financial, how to manage their cash flow, right? We have guest speakers, we talk about business plans. So after they complete the cohort, we provide them with a certificate. We celebrate them so that they feel more empowered. And there's people that have attended the classes, for example, Flor Jimenez, which opened a brick and mortar in Lockport for a Mexican restaurant. Also, we had Rosy Valencia, which was selling from home, but then she got super empowered to collaborate with a bar and start selling her food at that bar. And then as well as other businesses that were in the shadows, but after taking those courses and feeling more knowledgeable and ready, they decided to formalize their business. So this is great. We have completed 4 cohorts so far. 43 students have gone through the program, 70% have open brick and mortar, and 80% are women-owned businesses. So these are great data points to continue to inspire us, right? To know that this is something that should stay and that helps people, and we have more economic power in our Will County.
So Sam, you are employed by or contracted by, this is, for you, it's a career.
Yes, it's my full-time job.
You list this, are you a volunteer or are you also on staff, or
No,
what's your role?
it's just there's a board of directors and it's a working board.
So I want to know how you decided to put your time into this.
For me, it was at the time I wanted to be a part of and participate of Fiesta en la Calle, which is LEDA's biggest fundraising event of the year.
And we're going to get into that too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but that's how I came into across with LEDA. So I found out about this event. I wanted to be a part of it, and then I learned about LEDA, the mission statement, and that's what it was for me. It was something natural that aligned with my vision and the need of the community.
And
I
what's
just
your
had to be a part of it.
background?
My background, I'm in real estate.
Okay, nice.
So I'm a real estate agent in the Joliet area. I serve Joliet mainly. Of course, we go everywhere, but I'm very, very, I would say, homegrown to Joliet. And I try to serve Joliet people the most because it's who I grew up with. It's everyone that we know and love, and it's who needs that attention.
What do you want to see LEDA do? What is your big goal?
LEDA, I think we're growing exponentially. We've seen a massive growth in this year alone. I think we're looking to be able to help more businesses down the road. The dream and some of the other board members have shared this is to hopefully in some capacity open up new chapters in other areas in other cities.
Nice. Okay.
So I'm not sure how that will get there, but it's in the vision, and we're definitely going to work towards that.
So you touched a little bit on the big event,
Yes.
the main event, the annual event. Talk about that.
Yes, it is our biggest fundraiser of the year. We have many vendors, we have food, we have nonprofits, we have musical guests, we have a little bit about everything. So kind of like the Joliet LEDA's Taste of Joliet in a way.
Nice, okay.
I think last year we had about 5,000 attendees, and this year, due to the construction downtown, it'll be at Bicentennial. So what we usually call Fiesta en la Calle, which is party in the street, it will be Fiesta en el Bicentennial Park this year. So.
Nice.
Yes, it starts at 3 p.m.
Okay.
and it ends at 11. So tickets can be purchased online at in our website, julietleda.org/fiesta, and they can find the tickets there. It's gonna be super fun.
Did we
Please
talk
join
about the
us.
date?
Yeah, September 14th. It's a Saturday.
I want to be
September
a
14th.
Padrina.
Please,
What is
yes.
I want to be a
Volunteer?
padrina.
What is
Did I do that right?
You did that.
Madrina. Madrina.
again.
Madrina.
Madrina for the feminine.
Oh,
For the family, yeah. But you can be a padrina.
I want to be
You
a
can
padrino.
The male.
Padrino,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Madrina.
No, I love that for sure. We can
All right,
give you
what
that.
does it mean? What is she
So
gonna be?
padrino is like godfather. So that's a sponsorship level that we have. Yeah, so
nice.
where
That's why you want.
if businesses want us or organizations want to support us, the padrino sponsorship is $250, and it includes 25 tickets that you can give out to clients, community members, whoever you would like to give them to. The point is to bring people in to enjoy, collaborate, and create more community. And also we have other sponsorship levels that can be found in our website as well. But we would love the
It's
support.
going to be delicious food.
Yes.
Let's talk about the food.
I can't stop thinking about the food.
Okay, so you walk in, Sam, what's the first thing you're like, I'm gonna get me what is
Ooh,
it?
definitely. We have great food vendors every year, and I always get one thing from each vendor because you know you wanna taste
guys
everything.
are
I
so
love
good.
all the vendors that are coming. So I will probably get an elote from any of
Oh,
the
I love
vendors because I
Somebody
love
that doesn't
elote.
know,
Oh,
elote is
elote,
corn.
it's corn in a
Okay.
cup with sour cream, cheese, and
Spice.
spicy.
Yum.
And some, I like to put lime. Please try it if you've never had
Yeah.
lime. But anyways, I'll get an elote, then some tacos, one taco from each
What
food
meat,
truck.
what do you want on your taco?
Of course, cilantro and onions and
Ah.
lime. That's the only way.
Corn or flour?
Corn.
Corn. We
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
like-minded, 100%.
There
Yes,
you go.
Natalie, I love
Yeah.
that. No, and then of course, like you wanna try horchata as well, which is a rice
Oh, the
water.
drink,
Yeah.
okay.
And
yeah, that's
most of our
delicious.
vendors are bringing aguas frescas, so it's great to try. Even though it's the same, but it tastes different because every vendor has their own sazon, their own touch, you know. So,
So it's
even if they might sell
basically
the same tacos,
Right,
it's
like
different.
a milk poured over rice, is that what the
Horchata?
drink is? Yeah, how would you describe
It's like
it?
a rice water. I mean, the best way I can describe it, it's that cinnamon.
It is delicious.
Yeah, I mean, it's cinnamon. It's a little bit of milk, water, fresh, just a
Some
drink.
ice.
Liquid rice pudding almost.
Yeah.
It is
Oh
like
yeah,
a,
it's similar. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Well,
liquid-
it has that vanilla taste.
If
that-
rice
We're gonna
pudding
get
was a
really
drink, that's what
caught
it
up on
would
this
be.
food.
We gotta go eat
If
after
heaven was a
this.
drink.
If
Yeah.
heaven was a drink, it'd be horchata.
Can I mention some of the vendors?
Of
that
course.
join
Yes,
us?
absolutely.
Yes, so we're gonna have La Joliet, Supermercado La Joliet's food truck, which we know they're really involved in the community as well. We're gonna have Taquería Los Molcajetes, which is also a graduate from our Academia del Éxito Empresarial. We're gonna have, of course, Tamalería y Panadería Sánchez, which has been around in Joliet for so long. We are gonna have churros estilo Aranda, so it's like a different type of churro that I don't really see
Oh, the
here.
churros, the sweet
The
cinnamon
churros are the
Yes.
sticks, yeah. But
Cinnamon sticks,
these other
yeah.
ones are kind of like a funnel cake style,
Oh.
like they're
Yeah.
like
You
bigger.
can't get fun
I
of
just
it.
From
got a text,
Arandas.
are we going?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and
I want to be a madrina.
yes, no, definitely. I'll give you the information of
We sponsored, one
how.
of Roger sponsored, we
That
got a
would be
bunch of
great.
tickets, so I'm gonna make sure we get a lot of people out there too.
Yes, we definitely want to thank our sponsors
please.
because
We've got
without
3
them,
minutes, so I want you guys to
without
know.
them it wouldn't be possible. So our Darcy Buick, Old National Bank, and Nicholas and Associates, and our other padrinos as well. Everyone that has jumped in to support. This is a great cultural event, and we are hoping to get many people there so we can all connect and start, seeing familiar faces.
Bands, you wanna talk about the music at all?
We
Yeah, a
have
couple minutes.
we have quite a few of them. good friend of mine, he's gonna be playing their Alta Jerarquia. I believe we're gonna have a banda. We're gonna have
Savvy,
DJ
a
Sabi.
local
He's
DJ.
a local DJ in the area as well. So we're gonna have 2 stages, and then we're gonna have a DJ on the other side, kind of what we call the Familia Zone. We have the Estrella stage, and then we have the musical stage. So there'll be 3 things going on all at once.
Somebody who's never been part of something like this, what would you tell them?
It's like a big party.
You can't miss it.
You're gonna look left and right, and there's gonna be different entertainments and vendors going on. So you're gonna have a lot of fun. Definitely, we have tequila, we have tacos, we have music, so it's gonna be a great time. And we are also gonna give El Grito, which is a ceremony for Mexican Independence Day, where the Mexican consulate will be there, and you guys will get to see what that's about. So
You're going to be immersed in the culture.
you're gonna be
Right?
immersed in the
Just about
culture.
every way, whether
Absolutely.
it's music, style, food.
Yes, the people. You're gonna see
Holiday,
everything.
right? Celebration.
Yes. So, we want to invite everybody, the entire community out there. I have a bunch of tickets I'm giving away. We have a lot of sponsors with tickets. And if you want to get some tickets right now, we're on pre-sale for $5. I believe there'll be $10 at the door.
So how do people do that, and how do they find out more?
Yeah, so they can go to www.jolietleda.org/fiesta for all the details to buy your tickets and all of the information.
Fantastic. Well, I know I'm
Thank you,
I'm trying to plot out my
for
food
having
path.
us. We appreciate you guys so much.
You know what? Thanks for what you do.
Sure thing.
You
And
know, in our business, we see people that make big mistakes opening businesses, and it's great to get on the front end of it and tell them what to do rather than trying to fix it on the other end. So I appreciate it very much.
And if I may, just before we sign off, I want to extend the invitation to a ribbon cutting we're having this afternoon on a local business. Joliet LEDA member Rudy Magdalena opening his office today at 4 p.m. 4 to 6. Check out our social media to get all the information. And we want to thank WRDR for having us here today.
Oh, okay, and then thank you guys. Thanks again for all you do. We're signing off. Until we meet again next week, be kind to yourself, be good to each other, and God bless.
Nos vemos a fiesta.
You guys did great.
Thank you.